faves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Hey faves, once again, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today is going to be quite a fun video because today's video is a spin-off, right? So I've recently launched a project that I've been meaning to work on for the past 2 years. It's called Letters of Gratitude. And what Letters of Gratitude are letters to people that have really been a big part of my life for one of the worst days of my life, like literally the worst decade you can ever think of. I've already written the first letter. It was dedicated to Mrs. Stalport, who was my high school teacher. But I thought, let's do a spin-off, all right? And this spin-off is going to be about some of like the fun times and vibes that I've had back in high school. So this one is specifically titled Being in the Squad, okay? Squad goals, your high school squads. That's what today is all about. And I thought, while I finish off my face, let's get into it. Let's really talk about like, who are my squad oaks, back in high school. But I want to start off with the fact that me being a part of squads started when I was still in primary school. So I think grade 6 and 7, I used to hang out with like quite a number of people. Like, it was huge. We used to sit on a bench. I don't think we had a name back in primary school, but we used to like sit together. Some of the names that pop up is Offense, Petile, Katleho, Rambi, Martin, Botlhale. Oh, there were so many of us, but I don't even think we had a name at the time. So I'm just prepping my foundation on my hand. That's what I am doing. So yeah, we didn't really have a name, but we stuck together. And to be honest, I was part of these squads because I was just like a smart chick. And I'm saying, like, that was my only credit to fame for me to be part of these very massive cool squads. Then we moved over to high school. So I moved from Pretoria to Krugersdorp, and clearly, I was a squad chick, so I loved the concept of squads. So there I was in Krugersdorp, and the first squad that I was a part of, we called ourselves BMW. So, the BMW used to, I think, stand for Be My Wife, but we were like, us so cool, we're gonna call ourselves, and I could be mistaken, but I think I am very correct. We called ourselves Black Mad Woman. Why we called ourselves women at the age of 14 is still a mystery to me, but it worked and we liked it. And I think part of that squad, actually, let me quickly get my phone. Part of the people in that squad, BMW, were myself, Tamsi, Idu, Teho, Kanye, Tuli, Dimpo, and Bonolo. Yeah, so we were called BMW, I think back in grade 8. And then when we got to grade 9, our school wanted to experiment by separate. We were a co-ed school, but they wanted to experiment and separate girls and boys. So all the girls in one class, and well, not one class, but girls would be in one class and boys would be in their own class as well. So in grade 9, I was in a fully girls class, which was quite interesting. And then I think that is when we developed the group called Six Mabone. Six Mabone, there were 6 of us. I have a feeling Six Mabone was developed based on the people that got along in class. I don't think it was a squad that chilled together in the mornings, during breaks and things like that. But we called ourselves Six Mabone. I clearly loved names because I think I had some part to do with how we got to some of these names. So that was fun. But yeah, being separated from guys, I don't know. I don't think it worked because they went back to normal co-ed school vibes in grade 10. And then it's weird because most of the people that are in these different squads in high school were the same people when it came to different names. So then we developed what we called Crazy 8. Simply gives it away. 8 girls, crazy as hell. Very different though. And that's how we developed the concept of Crazy Eight. So we had different characters. Maybe I must start by describing each and every individual. I said, Orana, I was usually a part of these squads because I was just like, a smart chick. So I just blended in with squads. And then we had Bonolo, pretty chick. Oh, Bonolo is gorgeous. Yeah, she was our trophy wife, if I can call it that. But Bonolo was definitely the cute, charming, pretty girl. And she was quite tight with Itu. Pretty hot chicks. She had gorgeous eyes. Itu Meling. And then we had Tuli. Tuli was the sports girl. She was the one in our group where we're thinking, when it came to first team girls, she was a part of it. So we always supported her in netball. She was freaking phenomenal. So she, when we did winter sports, Tuli was the girl that would always support when they played against other schools, and she was just phenomenal. Like, shout out to her. We still talk, we still brainstorm and kick it. So yeah, that was Tuli. And then we had Tamsi. Tamsi was laid back. Tamsi was just like the girl everybody loved. She was hood. Actually, just like Kanye, very chilled, laid back chicks, like nebasna drama, very likable, very lovable. Ashem, those were my girls. And then we had Fatso. Fatso also quite laid back, funny. She was hilarious. Like, Tsoho was funny. Her and I were pretty tight as well. In the squad, I'd go see her at her house, like during weekends. Her family's buy us pizza in Okolomonati. Back in those days, when so that was pretty dope. And then we had Dimpo. Chemiaga was looking Nasa Tabinix. I think that's what I loved about Dimpo. Dimpo was fearless. She did whatever the hell she wanted. She was one of the last girls to make it into the group because she came a bit later on in the year. She said that I approached an accounting class and I was like, do you want to be friends? Because I was like, girl, like, I just wanted to make friends. That's why like our squads were weird because it was the same people. We just expanded in number. So please don't be afraid of why I'm using the shop tool for my face. I'm trying not to waste any of my products. So that's how we became Crazy Eight. And it was cool, man. Like, we were such a fun squad. We would chill in the morning during breaks. I think there were times though when I wasn't always available because I was always like doing something. Like, I was just a girl. Maybe I'm a library monitor. Maybe next thing I have a meeting, drama or operator, and then next thing I have a meeting, helping hands. So I was always like the chick where I'm probably available during first break, but second break you can probably miss me. But we were tight. Things were great. Really enjoyed the squad. And then obviously I then had to leave. I hope I didn't miss out on anybody. Actually, please let me just get my phone and ensure that I've mentioned each and every person in my squad. And indeed I did, because I don't want any problems. So let me just look through again, make sure I've mentioned each and every person. I didn't miss anybody out because I would not be happy with myself if I did. Cool. All right. Yeah, so that was Crazy Eight. I then eventually had to leave Krugersdorp High School, and that is all explained in my letter of gratitude. And where you would find my letters of gratitude is on my website. If you go to nonikumalo.co.za, you get to read about the background of why I left and the reasons why I left. So if you want to catch up on that and see the reasons why I left, you can head on over to my website. But yeah, like, those were my girls. That's what we did. And just a big shout out to them, because when I left Krugersdorp High School, they were like, friend, man, let's throw you like a young farewell party, and I found that so sweet. And I remember at that time, with my farewell party, my mom was like, look, I'm only sponsoring the formal part of your party. Everything else, I can again. My friends are like, no, friend, it's fine. Let's do this farewell thing. So we all decided, no, like $100 each, and we're all going to do a braai. So like my farewell became a party. you know what a party is. It became a party. I still have pictures of that. That was really, really amazing. My friends came through for me, and I still appreciate them till today. A little bit sad though that we're not as tight as we used to be. But I think with me, that is probably one of my biggest frustrations when it comes to moving schools. I move schools a lot. Like when I was in primary school, I was in General Jacques Pienaar. Then I moved from General Jacques Pienaar and I moved to Robert Hicks Primary School, also such a fantastic experience. And then after Robert Hicks, then I moved completely to like a different city from Pretoria to Joburg, but which meant that I then had to like make new friends. I had to, so it was just always tough. And then just when I think I'm settling and making new friends, I then change schools, due to certain circumstances. So it's just really been difficult for me to hold on to squads and friendships because I moved so much. Like even at the African Leadership Academy, my closest friends didn't live in South Africa. I mean, my closest friends, she's from Kenya, but she went to go study in the USA. Simone as well, she's from the USA. She's from New York. So after a year at being at ALA, she left and went back home. So in as much as they are, my friends, we weren't necessarily, it wasn't like a physical friendship. So it was always online, you know what I mean? And obviously, I don't know if that is quite sustainable, but that's how it was at the time. So yeah, I never really got to make friends. So if you are keen in your late 20s to make new friends, please holler at your girl, okay? I want to be your friend. But yeah, I just want to know from you, like, did you have squads? What did you call yourselves? Did those friendships last? Are you still friends with those people today? Are you attending each other's birthdays, baby showers, weddings, graduation parties? Just let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know if those relationships are still going on. Because with mine, they're still there, but they're not as strong as I would have loved them to be. So just hit me up. Thank you so much for watching this video. I just got so excited because I came across my my high school pictures on Facebook, and I thought, oh my gosh, Kane, I was once part of squads, and we used to get through so much like together. Like people knew who we were. It was fun. It was interesting. We're also different in terms of character, and I think that that's what kept us together. Obviously, there'll be those fights here and there in between. But yeah, that's just how it was. And also just a big shout out, I am not going to forget Lebo Mashabela. When I left Crazy 8, she just moved from the UK and got to KHS. And then she became part of Crazy 8. And she's phenomenal. Her and I still speak today. I mean, I wasn't friends with her at school because I moved when she came in. But, our friends being the girls that they were, we got together, we hung out, and we just became Crazy 8 by 9. If I can call it that. 9 girls in Crazy 8. And that's just how it rolled throughout. So it was fun. It was pleasant. It was just amazing. I really enjoyed my high school days. As I said, I was just part of squads because I was cool because of my academics and nothing else. I don't know, could be something different. Maybe you'd like to let me know. But I was what I was because I was just like hardworking, and I really enjoyed school, and I really enjoyed meeting different people, being a part of different like extracurricular activities at school. Like as I said, I did almost everything. I did netball, I did operetta, drama, helping hands. At some point, I even played cricket and soccer until I realized that I was allergic to grass. So that was not so cute. But I loved it. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I did a lot, man. And I think that those were KHS was one of my favorite high school experiences because I was just so busy. And I got to do so many things that I loved. But yeah, as I said, let me know in the comment section down below how your experiences were in high school. Did you have squads? Did you enjoy it? Was it fun? Are you still friends today? I would really love to know. But thank you so much for joining me on this video. As you can see, I'm almost done with my makeup. I cannot believe I got through it while talking. I'm not completely done, just to finish off with the blush. But thank you so much for joining me on this video. Just always remember hore ke le rata. Rati. Also, I haven't done my lipstick. So maybe you'll see my picture on Instagram of the final look. But thank you so much. Love you lots. Bye.